welcome back. Yes, this is pretty much going to be the finale, pretty much the final part where I stop embarrassing myself like this and just fucking be done with it. Also fucking out. Yeah, this ladies and gentlemen is a bit of embarrassment. Also, damn. Alright, I'm going to collect these two and see what they are. Alright. See, like, what is his strategy? What the fuck is this? Is he also grotesque? Alright. Fuck me. Yeah, see, I read about that, saying about how, like, fuck me. Although I'm very much curious in that. Oh, what? What happened to my fucking Xeric potions? I don't know. See, this is another thing as well that I'm learning about it. Like, yeah, alright, for anyone who's, like, really new to doing raids, that's another thing to keep an eye out for, because I don't know if that's gone, or if that's just, like, maybe dropped and I could pick up again. And yeah, you know, the potions you have at the start are just to do you for, like, you know, most of the way through, and that it's not by any stretch of the imagination some that you should really try to, you know. I'm actually going to try some here, hold on. Alright, I'm going to try and cut this. Alright, cut the meat tree and I'll see how I get on. Hopefully. No, you can't, fuck off. What the fuck? Dude, this is what I mean. This guy is being a fucking bitch. Oh boy. Yeah, it says you're able to save spawn, but occasionally you take mage damage. And I'm just like, fucking hell. I feel like either way I'm fucked. You know, either way I'm fucked. Fuck me. It's just an embarrassment through and through, it really is. It's a straight up embarrassment because obviously, you know, like, I don't know. I think what my problem is right now is that obviously I'm in a different mindset. I'm like, and it doesn't help that I just finished up not long ago with Zor for a full trip, and I actually done 4 trips now. And I've gotten quite good at that, like where I rarely ever die, and I just, you know, the main setup's really good, hence why I'm investing now and starting with a Testro hat, and then following up shortly thereafter with the imbued hat, as it were, but alas, I seem to be getting my fucking ass handed to me by a fucking crocodile that seems to just damage me with whenever. See, look at that! That's fucking range! Range! Why? And again, he's being a cheap fucking skate. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. It's like, for fuck's sake. It says you can get them stuck depending on the sort of scenery, and I'm tempted to agree, but it's just the whole thing. Like, how are you meant to fight this off? Like, I'm thinking, like, when I'm doing this proper, I'm trying not to die once. You know, this guy's just fucking hammering in. Alright, see, he's melee there. And of course, I die, but yeah, I think that's the meat tree now out. But yeah, I'm thinking probably after this boss, probably that will be it. Maybe, but nah. I feel like I want to get the satisfaction of defeating it. At least that much. You know, if I have any fucking the scales. Yeah, I should have definitely upped it with adamant, and that Mytho just isn't going to cut it. And now when you're doing such a high raid. I know people prefer using, like, Rune when it comes to high tier bossing, but I'm like, for something that costs, like, about almost 1,000 per dart, and adamant's not that much weaker, and it's only 1/8 the price? I don't know. And it's different because at least with Mytho to adamant, it's like 5 times expensive for being 25 GP, but you know, it's the whole concept of, you know, like, it goes from dirt cheap to a bit expensive, but, you know, at this point I could afford 125 per dart. 1,000, a fucking 1,000. Yeah, there we go. Thank fuck. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, these are all, oh, I guess I'll take the diary and that. At least that much I could say I've done. Yes, take the diary. I mean, at this point, I don't really give a toss on that, you know, because I know I'm not going to get anything good out of this. I know that much. Just check and see, is there anything else? I think this might be another scavenger spot. Alright. Yeah, I think if you kill these guys and that, then you generally get some random loot and that, but oh boy, this was something else. Indeed. Something else entirely. See, these are the resource areas where you're meant to like take advantage. I'm choosing not to. You know, but obviously I'm thinking I'll do a second run of this where I get to the Great Olm and I'll show you exactly how it's meant to be done after probably no doubt will be many good few tries. And here we are. Alright, I'm just going to confirm for myself on that. Is there 2 or is there 3? It doesn't look very inviting. Yep. That's as far as I'm going to go, because I know that as far as Great Olm's concerned, yeah, I don't stand a chance. So, frankly, I'm just going to say, cheerio, I'm on my way home. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. How's the leave? Yes, apparently this is important. I'm not going any further because I can't be fucked. Is there an option to leave? I want to leave. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, just what we'll do is leave. Has dissolved, yes, because I can't be fucked with this. So, alright. Overall, that was a fucking disaster. Like, really bad. But, I mean, as I say, I've done it. Faced up against my first real boss. Yes, indeed. Alright. To get to the point here, I would say, as far as my overall opinion of Great Olm, it's, well, no, fuck, what am I talking about Great Olm? The Chambers of Xeric. Yeah, from what I understand, obviously it's desirable not just to have high combat stats, but also to have high skill requirements. I know that they stressed the importance of, oh, fuck's sake, 78 Herblore. Yes, 78 Herblore, because I think it had something to do with the fact that with it you got the superior version. Like, there's 3 different categories. You get like the main ingredients, that's the seeds, and that. Then you get herb. Then with a secondary ingredient and that sorts and that, you mix them in the vials and that. You then get like a bunch of different potions. Pretty much the same, but some of them are a bit different, like that. The Olm sort of Xeric protection thing, that some you don't get in the actual game, but serves a unique purpose just within the raid. However, it's a bit more flexible than that, because based on your Herblore level, you get 3 different variations. You get either a weaker one, if it's like, say, maybe for Sabres you need like 70, but maybe if you're only 55, you get a weaker version of it, so it's not quite as strong, but you still get the effect nonetheless. And same for the normal ones, but for the ones that you get a superior version where you have to even higher level to get the most out, and this is like crucial for like if you want to do raids well, and unfortunately I'm still 7 Herblore levels off. That's why I was thinking maybe that might be a key point, because I feel like I'm close. Like, it's a thing of, I remember I got told way back when I think it was around 1700 total that I was actually quite good for raids, and at that point I was nowhere even like, not even considering raids. But now here I've done it, and yes, I do suck, but, you know, at least I can learn from this. You know, it's like, yeah, this is what you probably shouldn't do, and maybe try a different approach. And no doubt when you see the second one, but months from now, definitely, you'll see that, yes, I've managed to conquer and actually do raids half competently, but who the fuck knows when that'll be, you know, but alas. Alright, I suppose what I might have to do whilst I'm here, also nice pet, yeah, I'll show off not only my bank, but also some of the news here. Yes, let's see. Alright, so, you might be wondering at this point, yeah, isn't there a normal sort of stick where you show off a God Wars dungeon, because this is like, well, not really the end of the bond, but what would have been, Tuesday, not Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, no unique to show, unfortunately. I've tried Xiliana for about 3 days. She didn't give me any luck, and that's about a good 120, 130 kills or so. So I said, alright, maybe it's just not the day and that. Then I've tried going for Growler, but fuck me, all the worlds are just like, I have never, never seen to this extent, this blatant level of like busyness. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. I think if you're not, at certain times, you have to be part of a clan. You will not get a chance. I mean, it's actually even to the point I saw, like, not really queues, but people waiting to get in the next spot. And some of them were, like, big as well. Like, I've seen, like, a couple of 3s, 4s, and maybe in one 5 or 6. I was like, fuck's sake. Like, I'm not... I think, actually, yeah, 98-99% of the worlds are all busy. That's not a lie. And, like, I remember switching, like, dozens, and it took me, I think, close to an hour to find one. And within, I think, 2 minutes of starting it, somebody was waiting outside, and I was just like, fuck's sake, you know what? Growler, you might have some alright loot, but you're not worth it. And I found that with Kriara, actually for once it was a bit more chill, because what I realised with the Bone to Peach strat, as well as the AVNZs outside, just beyond the sort of bit where you need to use the Mithril Grapple, is that they occasionally drop 5 swordfish, and that's quite good, because then you can just, you don't have to protect from range, you can just sort of heal up, and plus me a bit of toxic blowpiping on whilst Born to Peach if need be. And that's just, oh fuck. Yeah, that's just much better all around. But yeah, generally I thought, nah. I think, as far as Growler, if I'm going to get a unique, it's going to have to be with a group, whether it be duo or tripling, something like that. Sucks. I wish I could get one unique, but nah, it's too busy, and it's just... Kriara is just way less stressful, even though I think I think it's less of a... I do get more kills, only slightly, but it's way more resourceful draining, and generally speaking, I think people don't like the fact that you can't do it as quickly, getting in and all, so I don't know, but I think just because I want the pet so bad that I'm willing to tolerate that, but maybe once I get good gear, like a better crossbow, and maybe, like... I say maybe getting a twisted bow, but let's be real on that. I mean, I said back like years ago, like even 2017, when I thought, you know what, 50 mil is going to be my max, but I feel like now that's attainable now. It's more like maybe at my max 150, 200 mil, and I mean that from like even a year or two from now. So yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, what's next? Oh, juicy topics again, yes. Alright, recently the past couple of days, and now this is currently the 28th of March 2019, yeah, it's a couple of days and that, yeah, there've been a lot of suspicious activities in regard, you probably read like the Reddit forums and saying how pretty much, remember the, actually, wait, have I talked about this before? Because if not, I'll do another sort of Scooby and I'll skip ahead a bit here, let's see. Yeah, this is actually... Oh, I was saving this one for the very last bit. Now, alright, I'll get straight to the point here. So, shortly before I came by, like I'm talking about right in the middle of September, I can't remember the exact day, it was the 14th, 15th, 16th, or 17th. Yeah, there was this fellow who went by the name of Mod Jed, not to be confused with Mod Jad, who I obviously covered before with the whole controversies with Realm of Terror and the whole clan thing and all. Yeah, there's a reason people have been quite suspicious of him, and generally it's been with the fact he's had a sort of unusual connections to a clan that has quite a bit of power over the more shady aspects of the RuneScape economy and just the general commerce and all. And I say that also with that whole Revenant stuff and that, the whole like, yeah, if you're skilled you'll get twice the rate for uniques, and that was never disclosed in that, but it kind of just accidentally leak it to the ones who you just happen to be associated with that can take advantage of that, yeah, just kind of do that, you know. But now he was not, well, basically the news here, right before I came back, was he was not only suspended and that due to, I think at the time when they were catching on to him, leaking info to like, you know, the sort of tournaments and all, yeah, Denman and all. Yeah, when that didn't work out, they essentially started to resort to a more nefarious strategy of just basically logging into accounts and that, you know, leaking passwords, taking all their shit, you know, the pins and that all sort, you know, and then basically, yeah, doing a Robin Hood, except it goes from rich to the even richer and ultimately the real world traders that pretty much they made tens of thousands. I think estimates go from anywhere from like 50-ish K to well over $250,000, and a lot of fucking money that was put into the hands of real world traders. Yeah, funny that, eh? You know, and this was all sort of suspected, but yeah, I think Mormac K had confirmed that, you know, in the middle of September, and basically straight up fired him. There were sort of criminal charges suggested and were considered getting put forward, but none of that came to fruition, unfortunately. Though, as I say, there has been suspicions that he might have just been the weakest link of a much, you know, more stronger group, shall we say. And this is what I was saying in regards to pretty much, yeah, what some have suspected. Now, this is the thing, and some have said that they're suspecting Mod Sween, others are suspecting Mod Weef, you know, Sween because he deals with the bot and stuff, and Weef because he handles the sort of account hackings, you know, dealing with, you know, and he's gotten in a bit of shit because of multiple accounts and he's sort of not really handled the best, you know, including one where I was thinking of something to do with, like, you know, it's a sort of buying an account and you know, it's just a fucking mess, that one. But for all those who already know, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. But alas, yes, this is all tying in to do with pretty much the sort of shady real world training activities, and generally, yeah, accounts not being secure. And as you know, I don't have a bank pin. The only time I did was when I was AFK, like for most of the whole year, and I pretty much stuck to that, you know, all things considered. And I think, I don't know, I've obviously made a few changes to ensure that as far as social engineering goes, and that I've taken advanced measurements to ensure that nothing can fall me back in that. Though, of course, some information is inevitable in that, as you know, my real name, yes, Lewis Wilkinson. But, I mean, that's to be expected, but come on. If they can fucking get recovered my account because of my real name, it's like, maybe a couple other bits. Come the fuck on. You know, that, nah. I think that's a very flawed system, especially when it can override Authenticator, which is so secure that a simple recovery in social engineering can pretty much undo that. Probably why Mod Ash's wife's account, as well as a couple other mod accounts, have been hacked successfully. And as well as I think a couple of famous players as well. Yeah, it's, when you're dealing with top hackers, they have ways of just getting things done, and that's how they do it, pretty much, you know. But alas, last news for today's video, yes. Oh boy, back to Diamond mode already, but not this time because of, well, actually it is to do with clans, but not to do with the way with how the Realm of Terror did. Rather so, it's concerning a certain PvP fellow by the name of Torvesta. Yes, many of the PvP community will recognise him, no doubt. I honestly don't, I know I don't follow that scene at all, but alas, he is in the news because apparently he got suspended, pretty much disqualified from this season's of Dead Man Mode. Fucking hell, I need a drink here. Much better. So, yeah, he pretty much got disqualified largely due to this unusual concept of what's largely known as muling. What's muling? Well, it's a bit of a weird concept, but essentially it's when you have an alternative account that is holding gear for you, that is not risking anything, i.e. when the account is holding the valuable stuff and that's not doing risky content and that, and essentially, I'll be honest, I'm just going to take a side and say that, yeah, Traversa did deserve it, but it's still a bullshit rule, because then it's like, alright, so, you get the idea straight, a solo player can't compete with clans, because a solo player can get banned by doing an out that is sort of, we'll say, it's a leeway of how much can they risk in it for it to not go under muling sort of thing, and that, you know, it's like how much do they have to train, how much do they have to go outside of the safe areas, you know, that kind of thing. Whereas, oh for fuck's sake, whereas clan sort of folks in that, what they do instead, they do risk and that, but they operate like 10, 20, 30 plus people, they all operate as one, and or maybe two, depending on like, you know, who's like the best of their folks. And essentially what they do is, once it gets right near the end when they start getting everybody killed off, they, you know, everybody puts their loot together, and then the best one or two in that, they buy stuff that's like really good gear, like almost the best, like, yeah, Drown Fire Shield, that's really good PvN gear and that, not just Barrows. Barrows is decent, but when you get that kind of thing, it's like, yeah, that's top tier sort of stuff and that, and if you have somebody with that, it's like, it kind of makes a bit of a difference in that between, you know, you maybe just survive against a skill player and you just barely dying, or maybe even like them having a few food spare because they had better equipment. It's that kind of situation we're looking at, and essentially the problem lies in how do you actually moderate that sort of clan activities, groups pretending to be solo but they're actually working as part of a greater sort of group together, and honestly I don't think you can really, but it's why I say, like, give clan, you know, like Castle Wars a chance, and do it as a one-off. Say, alright, we'll take a risk, see, you know, how this one goes, and you know, it's like, it's open saying, we want teams, we want groups of 5, 10, 15 or max 20, have a sort of system where you can't get like the best of every gear, but it's maybe points based or something, and then we'll learn from that. And that way you're creating a sort of tournament, like esports in a sort of fairer environment. But I feel like as far as this is concerned, it's like, nah. You know, I can't see how this could possibly work, but, you know, I suppose that's the thing, eh? Just gotta give it a shot. But alright, that'll be me for this time. Also, hello, WhiteCat22. Yeah, it's nice seeing you here, I know. Despite your, yeah, month-long absence from YouTube following that girlfriend abuse. Oh, yes. Same video, by the way, where I got that pet, and I didn't show the full screenshot for that, but alas, it was very amusing to watch this girlfriend abuse video and then getting the Chinchompa pet. Fun times, but alas, I'll see you folks next time. Till then, folks, till then.